Have you ever struggled to change? So there was a specific trait about yourself, a specific thing that you didn't like at all and that you wanted to change. And you tried, but it didn't work. And it was not that you were not trying, you were putting in the work, you were trying hard, but it seemed like it was impossible to change. And so one of the most powerful techniques that I have literally found is called positive reinforcement. And positive reinforcement can either save you, literally save you, or destroy you if used in a bad way. As Dale Carnegie says in his book, How to Influence and Influence People, give a dog a bad name and you may as well hang him, but give a dog a good name and see what happens. And now you may be thinking, yeah, I already know about positive reinforcement, but do you know also why it works? And how to actually implement it today in order to make immense changement. But you may not know who I am. My name is Andrea Ponere and my mission is literally to become the best and freest version of myself and to help you out on that same way. So if that sounds interesting, make sure to subscribe. And as a bonus just for you, I will put the summary of this video with all the implementable steps in the description down below, so you don't have to write down anything at all. As soon as you have finished watching this video, you can just go down there and you have all the implementable steps. So you have to know that I had a lot of problems to be on time. Even at school, I was pretty much always late. And my teacher and my classmates and even my friends were telling me all the time, you're always late, Andrea, you're always late. And so with time I was building this identity that I was always late, and I didn't like it, bro, I didn't like it. But the worst thing was that I knew that as a man, my word was a very important thing. And so not being on time was actually harming my word. I didn't like that at all. It felt very uncomfortable. And so I wanted to change. I tried. I was trying hard, bro, but it just seemed as if I didn't care. I just came late and who cares? But I knew that things had to change. I knew that to become the person that I wanted to become, to achieve my goals, I had to become punctual. And so I was determined to do so. But at the same time, I had pretty much everyone, my teachers, my classmates, my family, even my friends telling me that I was always late. And even myself, I didn't really believe in the fact that I could actually be on time, because very simply I had been late for the last few years. And so in that moment, I realized what the problem actually was. It was my identity. It was the fact that I had accepted this new identity in which I was always late, that I had told myself over and over again the same thing, yeah, I'm always late. And I had accepted other people telling me that I was always late. So I realized that I just had to change identity and then positively reinforcing it over and over and over and over again. So now you may be asking yourself, yeah, but why should I actually change identity? And changing identity is so powerful, very simply because we always try to be in line with our identity. So if you think that you are an athlete, you will go and work out. If you think that you cannot learn, you will not be able to learn. If you think that you are punctual, you will be punctual. It's as easy as that. And now you may be thinking, yeah, but how do I actually get there? And here is where positive reinforcement actually comes into play. But why does it actually work? It works because, very simply, if you tell yourself just like that, yeah, I'm a punctual person, but just until to that day you have always been late, your mind will not believe you just like that, won't it? It wants to have proof. And so by using positive reinforcement, by obviously acting like it and telling yourself over and over and over again, yeah, now I'm that way, you will adopt that identity much faster. And so now you may be asking yourself, yeah, okay, great, but what do I actually have to do? And here I have identified a very simple framework that I used every single time. The first thing I actually did was to define the new identity, the new me that I wanted to be. The second thing that I had to do is actually very correlated with the first one, and it is to create a I am ... statement. So for me, literally, it was I am always on time. That was my statement. And we created because the I am statement is literally one of the most powerful statements you can tell yourself. And if you tell it yourself over and over and over again, you will literally become that way. It's crazy how well it actually works. So now we get to step 3, which is to act starting from today in accordance to it. Doesn't matter what it takes. If to be on time I had to be in advance, if I had to cancel other things, I had decided that I was on time, that I was punctual, and so I did everything it took in order to be on time. Then the fourth thing is to actually positively reinforce it with that I am statement that we have just created. So every time that I was on time, I was telling myself, yeah, as usual, I am punctual, I am, and for your case, dot, dot, dot. That is how it works. And then we come to the last step, which is to not accept when other people tell you, no, you're not that way, no, you are, blah, blah, blah. Fuck them, bro. Tell them, no, I am that way. Never say that ever again. And so how did the story actually go on? That day I created my I am statement. I am punctual. I am always on time. And the next day I actually came to school on time. And my teacher, I remember her face so well, bro. She was there thinking, what the hell? Andrea, what is going on? Will it rain? Will it snow today? You're on time. And in that moment, I actually didn't yet know the power of the I am statement, but I told her, yeah, teacher, as usual, I'm always on time. And everyone was laughing, but I didn't care. I knew that I was going to be on time. So the next day, I was on time. The next day, I was on time. And every time, my teacher was like, what the hell? You have always been late? No, 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 teacher. I'm always on time. As usual. She was saying, Andrea, you're on time. As if it was something special. Of course, teacher, as usual. And with time, I said it over and over and over again until it became normal. Until I didn't have to say it anymore again because I was always on time. That is the power of the I am statement, of positive reinforcement, bro. Don't accept other people telling you who you are. Bro, you are the one who knows who you want to be, and you're the one who decides who and how you want to be. And through this I am statement, through positive reinforcement, now you have a great tool to change, to build that ideal identity. Because as Dale Carnegie said, give a dog a bad name and you may as well hang him, but give a dog a good name and see what happens. And so if this video actually helped you on the way towards becoming the best version of yourself, make sure to subscribe, very simply because otherwise you will miss on my future videos. You will miss on the future value that I will give you. And so now remember the most important thing, bro. We could literally die today. So why not living like it? Why not being who we want to be, doing what we want to do, and most importantly, feeling every single moment to 100%, bro. Why not? Why not? I wish you all the best and see you in the next video.